From Michigan's #1 news station, this is Channel 7 Action News This Morning with Eric Smith and Detroit's first news team.
Well, thank you, and good morning, everybody. Here it is, the first day of winter, December 21st, and, of course, just happens to be our favorite day of the week around here. Thank goodness it's Friday. It is Friday. Oh, there is Santa Claus is with us here this morning. Isn't that nice? Well, it feels more like the first day of spring than it does the first day of winter, all in all. We have very comfortable temperatures outside, an awful lot of fog here and there around the metro area as well, so if you're planning to head out the door this morning, do be advised that travel will be a little bit slower than usual. Looks like a very mild first day of winter, and it also looks like we're in for a rather sharp turn to cold over the weekend, so we may see the white Christmas after all. So, that said, why don't you plug the coffee maker in and get ready to finish up your Christmas chores, and we'll bring you up to date on what you need to know about on a Friday morning. First of all, our official weather conditions at 6 a.m. Well, we got a little drizzle to go along with some patchy, dense fog around much of the area this morning. 43 degrees at Metro Airport. The humidity way up there at 96%. Just a little breeze from the east and the barometer falling. Well, we hit 43 degrees yesterday after a low of 30 in the morning. We should be 34 and 20, so that's 10 above normal again. We're 133 degrees above normal for December. A very mild December as has been. No precipitation recorded before midnight. It is precipitating, however, out there now. A little bit of drizzle and rainfall around the metro Detroit area, and it looks all in all like a rather wet day. Well, topping off the news on this Friday morning, a rather strange story all in all. A Farmington Hills woman who was apparently afraid to leave her home is being hospitalized after she was found locked in the basement of her home, laying in her own waste. The unidentified woman is said to weigh more than 400 pounds. Police found about $1,400 in a mattress she was resting on. Nobody is certain how long she has been down in that basement.
She never really came out much, but I went to school with her kids, and
they haven't been around? No one's around?
No, I don't. Evidently, nobody's been around.
2009. Well, the woman is in temporary serious condition at Botsford Hospital. I guess I said $1,400 was in her mattress. That should be $14,000 was in her mattress. Well, in other news, local Domino's pizza store owners are saying, don't blame us for firing Ernie Harwell. We don't work for Tom Monahan. Channel 7's John Kleekamp talked with several independent pizza store owners who are also upset about Harwell's dismissal.
My concern was that the average person would associate our Domino's pizza stores with Tom Monahan and the Detroit Tigers.
Not to mention the decision to can Ernie Harwell, the Tigers' beloved broadcaster for the past 31 years. Metro area Domino's stores, most of which are independently owned by RPM Pizza Incorporated, have received numerous calls from irate Harwell fans. But RPM is trying to set the record straight and distance itself from the Harwell fiasco by canceling its advertising with WJR Radio and by extending an unusual offer to its customers. Callers just say, we love Ernie Harwell.
And in response to that, we're giving him a free topping to show our support for Ernie Harwell also.
Eric Nelkin of Southfield is a Harwell fan who took advantage of the offer, ordering a large pepperoni and a large hamburger pizza, but not because of the free toppings.
That happened to come with it, but I thought that the big part of it was that they took the advertising off of the radio station.
I'm John Kleekamp, Channel 7 Action News, reporting.
Well, we'll have more to come in a moment. Some local men and women right now about to join Operation Desert Shield. And the Red Wings, well, they are playing like Stanley Cup contenders these days. The sports report coming up next as well. As Action News for a Friday morning continues, stay with us.
Become a member of Detroit's #1 news team, Channel 7 Action News. When you see or know of news happening, call the Action News hotline. From your car, Cellular One subscribers dial *7 NEWS. That's *7 NEWS for Cellular One subscribers. Others call the Action News hotline at 827-3677. There are no restrictions. Call from any place, anytime. Michigan's #1 news station, the Channel 7 viewer hotline, *7 NEWS or 827-3677.
Hey, nice suit. Expensive?
Not at Burlington Coat Factory.
Designer dress. Cost a lot?
Not at Burlington Coat Factory.
Wow, great outfits. Cost your mom plenty?
Not Burlington Coat Factory.
But why do they call it Burlington Coat Factory?
Because they have more thieves than anybody.
Besides, ever try to say Burlington ladies, men's, kids, suits, shirts, sportswear, linens, dresses, furs, slacks, Coat Factory?
Due to excess inventory, GMC Truck is holding a model closeout. This is a limited time program to reduce inventory levels on 1990 Sierra pickup trucks only. The program includes $500 cash back or a competitive finance rate for qualified buyers, plus a special cash value incentive direct to dealers. Come in today and make your best deal on a 1990 Sierra pickup while supplies last.
GMC Truck. It's not just a truck anymore. It's quality on the road.
Vern, you can't shop for electronics and appliances because someone claims to have a low price. Those other guys mark down a couple of items for a couple of days. The prices go up and down. They're never the same. But ABC Warehouse guarantees their low prices for life. They'll even give you $1,000 if they can't beat your best deal. What a great idea. That's like trading Park Place for the waterworks. Please.
Now at ABC Warehouse, get this Fisher VHS VCR for only $269 or less.
Well, in sports, another big win for the Red Wings last night. Channel 7's Jay Berry has that story and all the sports news in our morning sports report. Jay?
Good morning, everybody. The Wings pick up their 5th win in their last 6 games. Chason, Fedorov, and Yzerman turn on the red light. Shovelday in goal. He was outstanding. Wings over Winnipeg by a 3-1 count. We're going to pick up the action in the first. Keith Primo wins the face-off to Steve Chason, who fires the slapper past goalie Bob Asenza. Into the second we go now. Fedorov working the puck into the circle, and he finds the net. His 4th tally in as many nights and 17th of the season. Talked about Shovelday's work in goal. Former MSU star Danton Cole is turned away here on the doorstep, not once, but twice. 2-1 Wings in the third. Burr finds Yzerman, number 20 for him. 3-1, the final in favor of the Wings. Well, they do win, but can they gain ground on St. Louis? Blues hosting Washington. Jeff Brown with the shot. Brett Hull redirects, his 34th of the year. He's on an 80-goal schedule. It ends up in a 3-3 tie. Michigan State against Central Michigan. It was tight for most of the game, but the Spartans pull away in the last 5 minutes. 74-61. Steve Smith with a game-high 38. He was the only Spartan in double figures. Chippewas on the attack, but Mike Peplowski is there with the rejection to Montgomery, to Steginga, to Smith for the triple. He hit almost 74% from the field, threw in 20 in the first half. Second half action now. Some great passing. Steginga to Stevens, to Pep for the jam. Look out below, and then is Stevens coming up with a loose ball down to Smith. Color this one over. Spartans by 13, 74-61.
In the second half, when we went down about 5-6 times, didn't score, they made the run at us, and we kind of rallied. And I'm not saying we won easily. I'm not saying we won going away. I'm saying we got a hard-fought win.
The Syracuse Post-Standard newspaper says its 7th-month investigation into the Syracuse University basketball program has turned up numerous alleged violations, including cash, gifts, and discounts for players. Dave Bing, a former Syracuse star and roommate of Coach Jim Boeheim, has been implicated. Reportedly, Bing gave money to Eric Santafer, a former standout from Ann Arbor.
I remember helping to recruit Eric when he was in high school, but we never developed a relationship. I think if anybody would have said I was guilty of doing anything illegal, it probably would have been with Derek Coleman, because we did have a very close relationship. But that has never happened either, so it comes as somewhat as a surprise to me, and also as a disappointment.
That's going to do it for now, but tune in at 5, 6, and 11 for the latest. I'm Jay Berry.
Thank you, Jay. Well, getting ready for the holidays. We've got an ideal Christmas-type forecast for you coming up. Looking at the next couple of days. It's going to rain again tomorrow, but by Sunday, we're going to look for snow, and we're expecting snow Sunday, Monday, and Christmas Day as well, and temperatures on Christmas Day could be down into the teens. So look for a rather sharp change in our weather over the weekend, and with that will come some white stuff, and with the chilly temperatures, it ought to stay on the ground. So a white Christmas all but guaranteed at this point for those of you who are white Christmas fans. Coming up, some local people heading to the Persian Gulf on this Christmas weekend. That story, a look at the traffic when Action News for a Friday morning begins. Continues.
Find your perfect shooting. Schuttick's Fur Consolidation Sale is going on now. Over $1 million of the finest designer furs are being sacrificed to consolidate operations. Mink, beaver, fox, raccoon, lynx, all 33 to 75% off. Supply is limited. Schuttick's Fur Consolidation Sale. Call 647-1300. Schuttick's Fur Consolidation Sale. 33 to 75% off every fur in stock.
Schuttick's has it now.
No matter what sport suits your fancy, you can suit up for less at the Sports Authority. With an incredible selection of everything you need to play over 300 sports and then some. In fact, we can make an athlete out of just about anybody.
Are you sure this is how Bo Jackson got started?
The Sports Authority. You've never seen anything quite like it.
Sherman Shoes presents our most popular Florsheim shoes and those magical words, 20% off. In black or cordovan calfskin, Florsheim Legacy wingtips are regularly $90. Now just $71.99 for a limited time at Sherman Shoes. Call 1-800-421-SHOE for credit card orders or the Sherman's location nearest you. Sherman Shoes. We're in most major malls and hundreds of conference rooms.
I'm Brooks Patterson, and I was born ready.
Are you ready for the great Ford sales event?
I'm ready, baby.
Get a great deal on a Ford Escort, 7.9% financing or $500 cash back. And now get 100 gallons of gas at no additional cost, plus get a handheld cellular phone for $99.
I'm Linda Solomon. Are you ready?
Bill Brown, Plymouth east of Farmington, Pat Milliken, Telegraph south of Plymouth.
Dozens of local reservists are about to join Operation Desert Shield this morning. The 80 men and women are set to get on a plane out at Selfridge Air National Guard Base. They belong to the 127th Tactical Fighter Wing Security Police. It is believed that they are heading for the Persian Gulf. Well, if you're getting ready to head into work on this Friday before the big holiday, it is a messy morning out there, all in all. An awful lot of low fog patches here and there, Sam.
Yeah, that is definitely the case, Eric. Good morning. I noticed the further west I drove, the worse it got. So I guess the northern and western suburbs really socked in this morning. So take it easy if you're going to be out and about this morning. Also, the roads are wet because of drizzle. At least no ice this morning. That is the good news. And other good news, we have no accidents or major tie-ups to report at this time on Detroit's freeways or major surface streets. From the AAA Safety Center, Sam Thomas, Channel 7 Action News reporting.
Thank you, Sammy. Well, here's a look from the weather satellite, and boy, that's about as fogged and clouded in, I guess, as we can get, if there is such a word. It looks like we're going to be rather overcast through this day today. Periods of rain will develop this afternoon. We might even see a thunderstorm. Our high about 48 degrees. It'll rain overnight. It'll rain tomorrow. And by Sunday, we expect that rain to switch over to snow and much colder temperatures coming our way. We'll drop into the teens by Christmas Day. And we'll drop in here in about 15 minutes. Stay with us. We'll be right back.